Hello guys, what's up? It's that time again. It's a Monday. We're back at it with another live stream. How are you guys doing today? I'm excited for this race. The next race should be fun. It's a challenging track, but it's doable. So I can't say it's completely crazy to drive this track, but it's a doable track. So I am excited, and I hope you guys are excited as well to do this journey with me today. Having fun with this F1 track. How are you guys feeling? Hope you guys are excited as I am. So yeah, we're going to Mexico today, guys. Alright guys, so we're gonna be heading right in and just gotta check some stuff out really quick. Let's do this. Okay. I believe I dropped this already. Nope, that's not what I wanted to go into. Yeah, I did. So let's head right into Mexico, guys. Let's head out on track and let's actually drive this track. It's not my best track out there, but it's one of the best South American tracks. There's out of the two. There's only two tracks in South America. There's this one, and then there's Brazil.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Alright, let's head out on track. Welcome to Mexico, guys. So as usual, and this practice session is only 30 minutes, so you guys don't have to worry about having long practice sessions. So that's a good sign for you guys. So I'm gonna do usually 6 laps, pit on 7, do a race program, and then after the race program I will just chill out and let the time burn out and hit the quali. Yeah, driving Mexico City is a bit challenging at times, especially going to certain corners on this track. It is very challenging sometimes. So, yeah, very fast corners, long DRS straight, which I love. The long DRS straight is always the best. Why does my delta keep dropping like that? Like it goes green for like the first sector, and then for the second sector it just drops off the grid. Like what the heck is going on? Am I not driving properly or something? Yeah, that one's on me because I went up on the grass a little bit, so a bit tricky. Ooh, let's do this. This turn right here, going to the stadium is always a fun turn. 2 more laps and then yeah, we'll be headed right back into the pits, which should leave us around with about 19 to 20 minutes to go, and then after those few minutes it is quality. Alright, last lap. Let me pit.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed those laps. They were not the best impressive laps, but they were laps. I did that on purpose because I was trying to check something, but I had a little bit of a little bit more wheel spin than I wanted, or I guess I had too much speed. Alright, we're back in the garage. Let's see what I can do.
Okay, mate, our best lap so far, 1:17.3.
Not crazy considering, yeah, I'm at the top of the table. Max just came up right under me, so a bit crazy. So for the race program that we're gonna do race strategy and then tire management. Or let's see, let me start with tire management and see how much time we have left, and then
We're currently 10th in this.
and after tire management, I don't care about being 10th in the speed trap. Like, information I don't need or care about. So let's do the tire management, and then from there let's do call it an evening for driving.
Because temperature's so important for your tyres, cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much, not to mention recharging the battery. We need to be sure we can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit. Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Yep, all that took was one lap, guys. And guys, as we all know in the F1 community, that there's no longer a Mexican driver on the grid anymore because Sergio Perez was released from Red Bull at the end of last year's season. So we don't have a Mexican F1 driver anymore. Which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Might go around for another lap since I missed it. That's enough.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
It's like the most boring practice session you guys ever had with me. Like, truly got to be the most boring practice session for sure. Yeah, this is definitely the most boring practice session for sure.
Right, our best lap so far, 1 minute 17.0.
Okay, I did move the gap up a little bit because it was at 87. Now it's 335. I'll take it. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so there's currently 3 tracks out on car. There's only 3 cars out on track. Well, 2. So which gives me more time.
There are a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets too busy.
Yeah, so I'll go out and do the race strategy right now. And then after this, call it an evening for practice.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Yeah, there's about 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm gonna do these 5 laps and then I'm gonna talk to you guys just before practice. So enjoy these 5 laps, guys.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
So yeah, guys, there's about 1 minute and 18 seconds left in
Okay, we can take
practice,
you this lap.
and then after this, it's qualifying. So this should be fun. I'm excited to go to quali for Mexico. $40 seconds left. Right about now. 40 seconds. Let's see if I can get back to the pits before it finishes. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. Made it back into the pits. And practice is officially over. And I am at the top of the leaderboard in practice.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Alright guys, let's head right into practice. Well, qualified practice is finished, as you guys can clearly see. And yeah, let's call it a day, guys. Thank you for joining for practice session number 3. Let's head right into qualifier and get the best laps of all time. I have 10,000 credits in the bank, but my recognition is not high enough for it yet, so nothing I can really do about it until my recognition's at 60. If I had a higher recognition, I would be able to finish off the car. Alright. Alright, let's do this. So let's head right into quali and see how exciting this is.
This is a special place to go motor racing. We have the Fora Sol. The track is warming up nicely, and it is nearly time to set the grid for tomorrow's Grand Prix. What an atmosphere we have in Mexico City.
Alright, let's head out and get our first lap in. So enjoy the first lap, guys.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Alright guys, so we just head back into the pits after doing our first lap. Looks like a really great lap, and I'm actually excited to see what kind of lap time we did. I wasn't really looking on the screen of where the timer is to exactly know, so I guess I will figure out right about now when they bring down the screens. Let's see what kind of lap time that I did. Okay, I did a 16.2 with all 3 fast sectors.
Right, so our best lap so far, 1:16.2.
Yep, I did a 1:16.2 with the fastest sector 1, 2, and 3. And George Russell just dropped a 16.9. Wow. Alright, so I'm gonna let this 11 minutes go down because, like I said, there's not really much for me to do until it's time for a push lap, which I'm gonna try to do this time. Hopefully I get a good push lap, so stay tuned guys and enjoy this, and I'll see you guys, talk to you guys in a few minutes time when I'm ready to go back out on track. I'm back, guys. I don't think I need a lap, but I'm gonna just try and see what happens. I have about 30 seconds to get around that line before I won't be able to even do a lap. Let's see. Let's see how much improvement I get, guys. So far, nothing. Practice is quality. Q1 is finished. And as you guys can see, I'm not getting any improvement. But I do want to know the gap, so.
Okay, Russell's behind you now. You're leading the pack, that's P1. And just behind us are Russell, Norris and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 16.2. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
There's no improvement at all. Yep, no improvement. Alright, let's see who is out in Q1. So, out in Q1 we have Valtteri Bottas in the kick Sauber. Give me a second, guys. You have Valtteri Bottas in the kick Sauber in P20. You have Joe Guan in another kick Sauber in P19. Nico Hulkenberg in a Haas in P18, Logan Sargent in the Williams in P17, and Alex Albon in the another Williams in P16 are the bottom 5 out in Q1. So let's head into Q2 and let's have another great lap. Alright, let's do it, guys. First lap of Q2. Let's hopefully we get a really great lap. Enjoy, guys.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button and you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Alright guys, so let's see what my track time is compared to who's right below me, which is Max Verstappen. I did
our best lap so far, 1:16.1.
Bro, this guy doesn't even give me a chance to even say my own lap time, bro. So my lap time right now is 1:16.1 with the fastest first sector, fastest second sector, and the fastest third sector. And Max Verstappen did a 1:16.8 with a gap of 674. So let's see what happens in the next
the track's pretty
8
quiet
minutes
at the moment.
and 30 minutes. So
get a few laps in.
Not heading back out because I don't need to. So stay tuned, guys. See you guys for a push lap, which I really don't think I need, but still, let's see if I actually need it or not. So enjoy what is left of whoever's on track. So yeah, guys, like I said, I don't need an improvement lap, but I'm gonna still do one anyways. And sorry for the really bad driving at the start. I was one-handed driving. Let's see. Dog time is not crazy, but could be lower. Yeah, no, that's wow. For some reason, I'm having like a real, like a...
Okay, the static over the radio. Say it again. You're in first position, front of the pack. And we're in front of Verstappen, Norris and Leclerc. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 16.1. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Yep. So 2 sessions, no improvement. Let's hope Q3 stays like that. Knock on wood for that one. All right. All right. Let's see who is out in Q2. So out in Q2, let's go. Oh wow, Lewis Hamilton, okay. You have Lewis Hamilton in a Mercedes in P15, Kevin Magnussen in a Haas, George Russell in a Mercedes, so both Mercedes are out in Q2, and then Pierre Gasly in an Alpine in P12, Lance Stroll in an Aston Martin in P11, and then for the top 10 that's heading for the pole position shootout is Daniel Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, Carlos Sainz, Yuki Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and myself. So let's head right into Q3 and hopefully I get pole position for the race. So let's do it. Alright, let's do this, guys. Enjoy the lap, and I'll see you guys back in the pits when I complete my lap. And we will dissect it. More like just talk about my lap time. Alright, see you guys back in the pits.
Okay, we can take you this lap. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Alright guys, so basically, I don't know how good my lap time was there. I feel like it was a good lap time. Let's double check. Huh, it's funny. Norris is the only body out on track.
Right, so our fastest lap currently 1:15.9.
Okay, so Landon Norris has the fastest first sector. I have the fastest sector 2 and sector 3. But I have the fastest time, of course. I have a 15.9. He has a 16.3 with a gap of 475. So let's see what happens in the next few minutes, and let's hope I don't need to go out for a lap. And I feel like I don't, so I'm not going to go out this time. So stay tuned, guys, and see you guys at the end of Q3, heading into the race. So stay tuned. Yeah, guys, there's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Most of the cars went out for a lap. I'm not heading out. So let's see what happens. Is Lando out? Yeah, he is. I don't know why he's going out. He's not going to improve, so. Not from where I'm sitting. If he does improve, he's not getting pulled. About to cross the line and do a lap. Let's see what he does. First sector was a 28.1.
Right, so far, our best lap, 1 minute, 15.9.
Okay, so he got a better sector 1. What about sector 2? Let's see where he does. .6. Okay, better sector 2. Now this guy might take pole from me, bro.
Goodbye for now then, but we are really just getting started.
Oh, Max stole pole from him. Damn, he missed out big time. I was hoping Lando would take pole. Jeez. Or at least stay in P2, but Max smoked that shit from him. Crazy, crazy, crazy work right now. So guys, we're going to head into the race. And this is the part where we do the track introduction and the other small stuff that the game does for introduction. So we're gonna do that really quick, and then right after that we will head out on track to actually do the race. So the next time I will speak to you guys after this will be after, or not after, but like just before the formation lap finishes. I'll tell you guys, I'll come back on mic, and then after that I'll usually pop on mic if anything dramatic happens in the race. But if nothing happens during the race, or if no one comments or say anything during the live stream, then I will just leave it be. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll definitely see you guys for the race. So enjoy this, and yeah, talk to you guys in a little bit.
In the 60s, Mexico City would be the season-ending race. That's no longer the case, but it is always a party in these parts. Welcome to the Mexico City Grand Prix. With 2,285 metres above sea level, that is one of the key details of this circuit. It tests the driver's fitness and their engine's efficiency. The other one is the atmosphere. An incredible crowd, a raucous crowd, and there's 30,000 of them waiting for the drivers at the end of this 2.6-mile lap in the Foro Sol. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Henry lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Ocon, Ricciardo, Stroll, Gasly, Russell, Magnussen, Hamilton, Albon, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Joe, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Well, we welcome you to the broadcast. It's going to be some race today. First of all, introductions. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Anthony Davidson. I love this moment in the weekend. Put us in their shoes right now. What are they feeling on the grid?
You've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
Alright guys, so enjoy the race.
The cars take their positions on the grid.
It's to be 20 or 25 laps, so enjoy guys, and hope you guys enjoy the stream, or hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. And yeah, enjoy the race guys, and I'll talk to you guys after the race is over, so enjoy.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, clear. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
Dude! I'm actually pissed the fuck off now, bro. Dude actually made me spun, bro. No, I'm actually pissed the fuck off, bro. Dude wanted first position so bad, he's like, you know, fuck you. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out the race. Bro, V-Carb, get the fuck away from me before I fucking knock you out the race, guy. Get away from me, V-Carb. And the fact that I know I'm not catching Alonso is gonna piss me off even more, bro. Cause like, what the fuck, bro? Fuck it, bro. I'm restarting the race, bro. Fuck off, bro. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm restarting the race. That's not what I fucking needed, bro.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Green flag. Of the car ahead, try to get past as soon as possible. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Come on, you can win that place back. Right, a gap to the teammate ahead of us, 2.8 seconds. Car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, mate, lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise them. Good job, nice overtake. In this lap, push now. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Don't currently have the data for that request. Gap to your teammate ahead, 27.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in first. Your last lap time, 1:18.8. Max is in the pits. Max in the pits. And Sainz is stopping now. Okay, mate, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push, and use it all up. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Second place, you're in second place. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Leclerc is behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Yeah, guys, if you've noticed, I'm not even like trying to get P1 anymore, because Max already clearly won the race. He's like 7.7 seconds ahead of me right now. But what I'm trying to do is stay in P2 by not letting Charles Leclerc pass me, and as you guys can clearly see, we are currently fighting for P2. There's no fucking way, bro.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out.
Thank you.
We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time.
Thank
Make sure to keep it positive.
fucking you,
okay,
bro.
the officials have deployed the safety car due to
Yes.
multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta.
Thank you. The safety car is out, which gives me an advantage over these motherfuckers, bro. Which gives me an advantage over these motherfuckers, bro. Thank you. And it cuts Verstappen's pace in half as well. Jesus. This is exactly what I needed right now. Safety car is exactly what I needed. Damn well exactly what I needed right now. Jesus, man. You have to speed to catch the safety car because it's ahead. Once when we get close to the queue of the safety car, we have to slow down. Ah, there it is. This is exactly what I needed right now. Oops. I can get in trouble for that. That's why I'm trying to hit my brakes. So I won't hit him too hard because
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
when is Max gonna start it?
Return the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period.
Are you kidding me? I lost positions because of fucking Norris.
Okay, clear.
Oh, bro, fuck off, bro. I'm so pissed now, bro. I lost positions, bro. It's like my worst fucking race, bro. What the hell? Because Norris was so slow. I had to hit the gas so much and then like, bro, I bumped into him because he was going too slow. Ah, fuck sakes, bro. Fuck this game, bro. There's one lap left. I don't care anyway, bro. I genuinely don't care. This is a load of bullshit, bro. Safety car was good timing, but like Norris was so slow on the restart, it screwed me up. So I can't believe I'm not even on the podium, bro. And to be honest with you guys, I'm skipping the podium, like celebration. I'm skipping that shit. I don't even want to see it because I'm skipping it. This is the last lap anyways. I'm skipping the podium celebration because I don't want to see it.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay,
So there's no... So you tell me there's no DRS on the straight. That's nice. Crazy. Every time I was supposed to get DRS, the game doesn't give it to me. When I was going up against Leclerc, he didn't give me... I didn't get no DRS. But Leclerc got the DRS because he was behind me and he passed me. Crazy. Still no DRS here, bro. Fuck off, man. Leclerc and
great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Leclerc and Norris pissed me the fuck off, bro. Y'all gonna have a very, really boring Brazilian race. Max won. I knew that, but I was supposed to be on podium, bro. So like I said, I'm skipping the podium celebration because I don't want to see it. I'm not interested. I'm genuinely not interested. P5, bro. Wow. Fucking P5.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I'm beyond pissed off, bro. P5, bro. Because of the in-safety car restart. Fuck off, bro. It's a piss take, man.
Top step.
I don't want to see it. I'm skipping it.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing.
Yeah,
Thanks
fantastic
to everyone
weekend.
who's joined us.
Very
And
shitty
we'll
ass
see you
weekend.
for the next one.
I don't give a shit. I am pissed off. The only reason why I'm not super pissed is because I know I'm still in the lead. I'm still in the lead for the Drivers' Championship. That's the only reason why I'm not mad. Because I'm still in the lead for the Drivers' Championship. I just want to win more races. But clearly that is impossible. Let's see what the highlights have to say. It was a good race until here. Literally until lap 21 when the safety car came out. The race was good until then. Then after that, the race just went shitbox. Yeah, right there when Leclerc crashed into me, made me spin, then What's his name? Look at this. Look how slow he's going, bro. I have to tap my brakes so much. Oh, brother. He had a little bit more gap between, and he didn't take it. So I overtaked him, and I was trying to give it back, but he was still too slow. So look, when Leclerc and Max took off, bro, I got knocked out because I couldn't catch pace because of Norris, man. Ah, what a piss off, bro. That was such a piss off, man. This is my lowest I have ever gotten, bro. P6, man. P5. Nah, that's a piss steak, bro. Like, this is becoming like one of my worst seasons ever, man, in this game ever. I've never lost this much race before. I guess I'm also losing this much race because I'm messing with the how you say this, with the AI level. So I guess I really got to keep the AI level balanced and not too high. Cause that was a giant piss off, bro. Really piss off. Let's check out some other stuff here. My accolades. Okay, it's 116 race starts, so almost there. Just missing 100 and something more. Yeah, this is like my worst position. Like, the lowest I went so far this year was 4th. Now I went 5th in Mexico City, bro. How many losses have I actually taken this season? Lost in Australia, lost in Japan, lost in Miami, lost in Imola, lost in Barcelona, and then lost in Texas, and then lost in Mexico City. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 losses so far. And out of all 7 races, I've only won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I won 12 races, bro. Just crazy. Look at my season 4. I've lost 3 races in season 4. The last time I had a season like this was season 3 and my first season. But more like season 3, because season 3 I lost in Monaco, I lost in Barcelona, I DNF'd in Hungary, I lost in Singapore, and then I lost in Abu Dhabi. This reminds me of season 3 times 4, bro. It's crazy. Ay ay ay. But it is what it is, man. Just know the next race is gonna be way more aggressive than this, so stay tuned, guys. So yeah, this was the Mexico Grand Prix, worst weekend. So the next race is going to be in Brazil. It's going to be a sprint weekend, so it's going to be 1 practice session, sprint qualification, a sprint race, then race qualification, and then race. So I will definitely see you guys in Sao Paulo for that. And yeah, man, it was not my best night right now, bro. Really not my best night. Did not enjoy that race at all. It was absolutely disgusting. If I was on podium or at least P2, P3, I would have been fine, but like P5, bro, because of a safety car restart. Thanks for joining, guys, and I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And yeah, looking forward to see you guys back tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Have a good night, good morning where you guys are. Peace out.